Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Here's one for the old guard, Breitling Avenger, 45 millimeters stainless steel. This is heavy metal. How heavy, you might ask? Well, despite the fact that this is steel and not a precious metal of any kind, it has a mass of 246 grams, well over a half pound for those of us in the old colonies. 45 millimeters in diameter, it's 16.7 millimeters thick, lug to lug, 55.7 millimeters include the end links of the bracelet. The total difference from side to side is 56.9 millimeters across the wrist with a 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. I'll throw this watch on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference. It is far too large for me. I believe you need a wrist of 17 centimeters circumference and up to wear this well. I'll zoom out a little bit. I'm not a small guy, but my wrist is tiny. So again, I recommend this is 16 centimeters. 17 is what you want, that or larger, to wear this watch with a handsome proportional aesthetic. Taking a look at the bracelet, you can see professional style, diagonal links with larger centers, all brushed, outboard and across the top, conforming end link, removable links fixed in place using screws. And we've got them on both sides. You can see this one's particularly fresh. The original owner didn't take off the packing stickers. We have several pairs of divots drilled in here so you can dismount the spring bar, change the anchoring point, and fine-tune the fit. Single fold, thick gauge steel. We've got a clamshell lock, and Breitling thinking of everything. A little screw, so if this ever loosens up with time, there is a little pin snap right here, but if it loosens with time, it can be removed and replaced to keep the locking action snappy. Rolling around to the case, we have a few polished accents here, but for the most part set and finished. We have those packing stickers again, so this watch is about as fresh as they come by pre-owned standards. We've got a lovely sort of quartered or hobnail finish on the chronograph pushers, which have matching crenellated shoulders, and triple row knurling on a screw-down crown that endows the watch with 300-meter water resistance. The bezel is held on by screws. That's called a captive bezel, much stronger than a Tag or Omega or Rolex-style snap-on, snap-off bezel. This can't be removed by accident. We've got the rider tabs that allow you to more easily grip this 120-click bezel. If your hands are wet, sweaty, or gloved. And the feel and the sound, excellent. The ratchet is high quality. Let's take a look at the watch in the dark. Easy to read that enormous dive bezel pearl against the minute hand, and so you can have two concurrent timers, one with the chronograph, one with the dive bezel. The dial's blue. You can see it's got raised indices. These indices right here, if you look very closely, you can see they're actually part of the dial, but they're raised. We've got an applique Breitling winged logo, so the slightly older Breitling logo aesthetic. You can see we've got a bracelet that is 0622, so June of 2022. It's when the bracelet was made. That's generally a close correspondence to the manufacture date of the watch. A couple of features we've got hacking or stop seconds, present and correct, so you can set your watch to the second against a reference time. Your running seconds are over at 9 o'clock. We've also got a quick set mechanism so you can rapidly cycle the date right there. Blue and gold dial, vaguely evocative of the U.S. Navy or the U.S. Navy Blue Angels. Some people ask, what is this 100-unit scale outboard? That's called a decimeter scale. That used to be used for certain engineering and military applications. It's anachronistic now, but it's there for historical reasons, so that is what that is. Now, the watch features frosted hour and minute hands for better contrast against the dial base. We've got a cam-based function cycler, or a coulisse, as it's sometimes called, but well-tuned for a positive and snappy feel. And then an oscillating pinion, a very seamless type of lateral clutch with very little inherent play that can start as smoothly as a vertical clutch. Unidirectional winding, 4 Hz beat rate, 25 joules, 7750 base, 48-hour power reserve, 5-position adjusted. The movement is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.